The euro currency has seen better days, a big decline today on the heels of what we heard from the ECB. We'll get to that in a second. But right now, from a technical perspective, we are really hovering just above 113 levels. We haven't really traded for any sustainable period below. Going back, you got to go back to 2017 for that. And it seems that the euro currency right now is sort of less focused on what's happening at the end of March with Brexit, and more focused what's going to be happening the rest of the year, and that's economic growth and a potential for any sort of policy change from the ECB. So right now, it seems to me that the weakness in the euro currency is more reflective of the macro picture, not necessarily the micro one. And if we get to that ECB, Mr. Draghi spoke today following their no change in policy, which basically suggested that they're concerned about weakness in growth, they're concerned about softness in the data, and they're probably not looking to raise rates anytime soon. Something that they were hoping to do in the second half of this year. And now it looks like they probably won't be able to unless things turn, which they always do. And obviously, what's happening economically within all of the separate countries isn't all adversely affecting the ECB. But right now, their stance is such that they can't really talk about raising rates given their growth expectations. And if you look then lastly at what's happening with Brexit, the ECB, the EU has basically been watching and waiting for the UK to draw up some kind of a plan that hasn't worked. And so they're kind of sitting back and waiting. And now this doesn't necessarily help them if there's a no-deal Brexit. Obviously, it hurts the UK more, but I think that it definitely hurts both sides of the negotiating table. And that is also what's going to drag down both currencies, if you will. And the dollar has been strong against them both. But certainly that is going to continue to be a thorn in the side of the ECB. If their number one trading partner or one of their former partners becoming a trading partner, they have issues right out of the gate. So right now we're seeing the euro currency hover on those lows that we haven't really seen since 2017. Likewise, we're going to have to wait and see what happens with policy from the central bank in order to get that euro currency back up higher. We'll trade more strongly against the pound. However, it is going to struggle against most other currencies, including the dollar, which means we're probably going to see more pressure coming from the sell side in the coming weeks ahead of Brexit than we will in the latter. And likewise, we're going to look for some kind of positive outlook in the second half of this year. But obviously, we're not going to get a very clear picture until we get past March 29th, which is your Brexit date.